Party has released the names of candidates for the Lok Sabha seats of Amethi and Raebareli in Uttar Pradesh. Now, Rahul Gandhi will be contesting from Raebareli, which is his mother, Sonia Gandhi's, represented for 2 decades. He filed his nomination today. When it comes to Lok Sabha elections, Raebareli has remained largely a Congress bastion for over 4 decades. In 2022, Uttar Pradesh polled Samajwadi Party won 4 out of the 5 assembly segments that comprise the Raebareli Lok Sabha constituency. The Congress and the Samajwadi Party are fighting the Lok Sabha elections in an alliance. Rahul Gandhi will be contesting against the BJP's Dinesh Pratap Singh, who has been nominated from the seat for the 2nd consecutive time. He lost against Sonia Gandhi in 2019, but reduced her vote share significantly. Singh had left Congress and switched to the BJP in 2018. Now, for the first time in 25 years, no member of the Gandhi family will be contesting from Amethi. Congress has fielded Kishori Lal Sharma, a loyalist of the Gandhi family. Sharma played a key role in Sonia Gandhi's first win in Amethi in 1999. He will be contesting BJP's Smriti Irani. Irani had defeated Rahul Gandhi by over 55,000 votes in 2019. During a rally in West Bengal, Prime Minister Narendra Modi slammed the Congress for fielding Rahul Gandhi from Raebareli instead of Amethi. The Prime Minister said that he is scared and is running from one seat to another.
हमारे चेले चपाटे कह रहे थे अमेठी आएंगे, लेकिन अमेठी से भी इतने डर गए, वहां से भागकर अब रायबरेली में खोज रहे हैं रास्ता। ये लोग गुम कर सबको कहते हैं डरो मत। मैं भी आज उन्हें कहता हूं और बड़े जी भर के कहता हूं, अरे डरो मत, भागो मत।
Well, joining me now to take this discussion forward are spokespersons Anuja Kapoor from the BJP, Sujata Paul from the Congress, and also joining us is senior journalist Sharad Pradhan. Thank you so much for joining us. Ms. Paul, let me come to you. This issue has been debated for the last 24 hours. We finally see a decision this morning by the Congress. Is this a case of bad optics? The Prime Minister, you just heard him there, is making this out to be a case where Rahul Gandhi has fled the field, where he's not able to take on even the lieutenant of the army. How will he take on the commander-in-chief? That's the question that many are asking today. Ms. Paul, I believe you're on mute with us.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Clearly, Ms. Paul, please go ahead.
Yes. So what I'm saying is that the Prime Minister is obviously listening to us, by छुप के सुन रहे हैं प्रधानमंत्री कि हम क्या कह रहे हैं, सुन रहे हैं कि हम कह रहे हैं डरो मत. And that's what he's repeating now. But the fact is that when we talk about the Prime Minister today, he should be talking on what he has delivered in the last 10 years and what all he will be doing for people. He should be talking about a manifesto. But he's talking about भैंस ले जाएगी कांग्रेस पार्टी and 11 करोड़ में से 5.5 करोड़ भैंस इकट्ठी करेगी कांग्रेस पार्टी क्या? So Prime Minister is only talking about things which are not connected to elections, but this is showing his fear. And the fact is that we have decided what we had to, and this is according to our strategy. Why should the Prime Minister be upset about? We don't ask him where he's going to, contest from or who is going to contest from which seat, right? So I don't understand what he's trying to say. He's only scared and he doesn't
Ms.
know
Paul,
what to talk about with the people of the country.
Ms. Paul, let me come in there. Allow me to come in there that as far as the Amethi seat is concerned, since independence, Congress has lost only thrice. For the last 25 years, Congress has lost only once. I'm talking about general elections here. And that single defeat which came in the last 25 years came in 2019. Yet that was enough to ensure that in the math of the Congress party, it is not advisable for him to go to Amethi. So a question again being raised by critics as to why Rahul Gandhi, despite Amethi being a bastion, is not contesting from that seat.
That is up to us where, who contests from which particular place. That has nothing to do with the Bharatiya Janata Party. So one should be very clear on that. And Rahul Gandhi ji is contesting from Raebareli. As far as Amethi is concerned, it is Mr. K.L. Sharma ji, who is a
Sure.
Karyakarta and who has dedicated his life for the party. So everybody should be welcoming him. Instead, what I find Smriti Irani doing is calling him a proxy. She should be ashamed of herself. You're calling a Karyakarta who's dedicated his life to a party and has got the ticket. He should be hailed and he should be
Sure.
congratulated, even though he's our opponent.
Right. Let me take that across to Ms. Kapoor now. Let me take that across to Ms. Kapoor. Ms. Kapoor, the Congress is saying that, look, it's our decision. Why is the Prime Minister concerned about where Rahul Gandhi is fighting from? And further, the commentary that we're seeing coming from that side of the hall is that this decision is a masterstroke. It's made Smriti Irani irrelevant. She's being now pitted against a loyalist of the Gandhi party and not a Gandhi himself. How would you respond to those charges?
Jai Shri Ram Ashmit, and good evening to all, to my panelists and the viewers. I would just see Rahul Gandhi as a runner-up. He's running from one way to the other. He is afraid of his forfeiting of his bail from Amethi. He knows that he's going to have a major defeat from Wayanad. At first, he used to say that Wayanad people are loyal. That's what he said. Now, what do you want to say? Now, what do you want to say? You have been 15 years, you have been in Amethi. Weren't they loyal? They were the traitors? How do you want to see? For 48 years, Amethi has not seen the development. After Modi ji, when he came into power in 2014. What do we see? We see 700 and around 700 and above crores of development in Amethi. Why are you so scared of it, Rahul Gandhi? Mahatma Gandhi's grandson was also beaten with bricks in 1989 in Lok Sabha. Have you forgotten that? You
Sure.
talk about loyal Karyakarta. Do you forget what your Kharge said? I can't say it again on this debate. What did you used to say? You say, "Jaakar dhoondiye bazaar mein." You know how it is. You
Right, Ms.
jaakar
Kapoor.
dhoondiye bazaar mein. The
Right,
best.
Ms.
You know
Kapoor,
what I'm
also
talking
joining
about.
us on the show. Right, Ms. Kapoor, also joining us now is senior journalist Mr. Sharad Pradhan. Mr. Pradhan, thank you so much for joining us. A quick question to you. Amethi has been one of those two key seats for the Congress party since independence. Sanjay Gandhi made his debut there, followed by Rajiv Gandhi, followed by Sonia Gandhi making her debut. Rahul Gandhi made his debut from Amethi. Is this a case of bad optics for the Congress of leaving Amethi to Kishori Lal Sharma?
Well, it could be bad optics for the BJP because BJP had never expected this kind of a surprise, which I think is a part of the Congress strategy. And unfortunately, Congress never had the kind of strategists who could spring really surprises and stump the BJP by doing this. And in this case, it is the great Smriti Irani who needs to worry, because remembering the background, politics is not dependent on history. Remember that there have been cases where people, high-profile candidates have lost. Indira Gandhi lost to Raj Narayan. Raj Narayan was considered a nobody at that time, but he lost. So just imagine, instead of accusing Rahul Gandhi of running away, bhagya hai, somebody like Modi can always do it because he believes in falsehood, and building narratives on falsehood. Rahul Gandhi is one of those very few people in this country who take the bull by its horn. I mean, Narendra Modi. Nobody else has the courage. So how can you accuse somebody who's always taking on day after day, he's taking on Narendra Modi in a straight this thing? How can he be scared? That is, BJP had never imagined. It is
Sure.
Now this is one reason. The other is that yes, if
Sure.
Rahul, if both the siblings had to contest, then there was a reason for Rahul to be contesting from Amethi and Priyanka from Raebareli. But in the event of Priyanka Gandhi not agreeing to contest, this was the best option that he had. Because if he were in Amethi, he would have walked down to Amethi and not able to really spend time in campaigning. Now, both the brother sisters will be free to do it because the BJP man in Raebareli is no big deal. We all know he's a Congress turncoat, and he was a MLA and MLC. So it makes political sense, and I can understand
Right, Ms.
BJP's
Pradhan.
feeling.
I'll have to come in there. I'll have to come in there because you've alluded to one of the issues that's the second big issue that people have been talking about. Ms. Paul, let me take that across to you. Why is Priyanka Gandhi not fighting from Amethi? This will be the first time since independent India where we don't have a Gandhi fighting from Amethi. A lot of people are asking questions that is she reducing herself to merely being a star campaigner and not really taking the plunge, not really making that electoral debut? There was an anticipation that Priyanka Gandhi could perhaps come forward and fight from Amethi. Ms. Paul, I believe you're on mute once again.
Can you hear me? So, as far as Mr. Kishori Lal Sharma is concerned, he's very close to the Gandhi family. Can't you hear me?
We can hear you very clearly. Please go ahead.
Yes. So what I'm saying is, these visuals are so heartening. Mr. Kishori Lal Sharma is a person who we have been seeing all these years. And if I remember correctly, even during the times when Captain Satish Sharma was there, I remember seeing him. So, having somebody like him is great. And talking about Priyanka Gandhi ji, she is busy with the campaigning. And if she doesn't want to contest elections, it's totally her wish. And it is the party's decision as to who will contest from where. So our strategy is something that the Bharatiya Janata Party should stop worrying about. They should worry about the bears lies that they have been talking to the people about. They should worry about all the lies that they have been talking about when they talk about Mangal Sutra. Actually, in Kedarnath temple, the 230 kgs of gold has turned into petal. There are no answers for that.
No, let's not digress,
when
Ms.
we
Paul.
talk about...
Let's not digress.
No,
There are so many issues we can talk about. Let's not digress from Amethi and Raebareli.
I am focused. I'm focused on what Mr. Modi is saying. And I told you earlier also, when I heard Smriti Irani ji call Mr. Kishori Lal Sharma a proxy, it really hurt me as a Karyakarta of the Congress party. If tomorrow another Karyakarta or I get a ticket, she'll say that, these are nobodies, they are just proxies. No, every Karyakarta fights in the name of their leader. And that is why today, when a contestant is there on any seat, he's fighting, she's fighting
Ms. Kapoor,
according
Ms.
to
Anuja
the
Kapoor, let me
Congress
come to you.
ideology.
Ms. Kapoor, let me come to you. Mr. Pradhan was saying that this decision by the Congress party has stumped the party. Has the Priyanka Gandhi card not being played in 2024 elections also stumped you? Did that come as a surprise to the BJP? Why Priyanka Gandhi is not fighting from Amethi?
Nothing stumps us. We know that she can only speak ladki hu, lad sakti hu. But in her own family, nobody believes her. We have seen that. So this proxy person will always remain a proxy because Rahul Gandhi himself is a proxy. He is nowhere to be seen. He runs. He's not there. He was never there in Amethi. He runs from there. He's a proxy. He was a proxy of Sonia Gandhi. Because until Sonia Gandhi was there, still, you could see that there was a person. Now she also went to Rajya Sabha from the very safest seat, that is Rajasthan. So proxies will always remain proxies. Rahul Gandhi was never a leader. He's a Shahzada. He was never a leader. He's the forced leader. Please excuse me, ma'am. He's the forced leader. A proxy, a rubber stamp of the Gandhis will always remain that. A Shahzada cannot run this politics. That is why he does not know ABCD. You have no reason to Rahul Gandhi. I would find more sense in Priyanka Gandhi. She's like Indira Gandhi. I would say they should have seen this. They should have seen the quality of Priyanka Gandhi and should have taken on fall. And we also feel sad for Robert Vadra. Bichara, he really wanted to come forward, but he could not be doing that. So
again, we're digressing here. Ms. Kapoor, again, we're digressing. We're traveling to issues beyond Raebareli and Amethi now.
Can I come in?
I'll just request our guests to stay focused on Raebareli and Amethi. I think that's volatile enough to give us enough subject for discussion this afternoon. Ms. Pradhan, Ms. Paul, I'll come back to you. I'll give you your fair time as well. Mr. Pradhan, let me come to you now. The seats which are due to be contested, 2019 and 2024, one key difference is that the Samajwadi Party is now in alliance with the Congress. Do you see the election dynamics change when we're talking about the seats of Amethi and Raebareli, where we would have a Yadav Muslim combine, which would now not the votes will not be cut between the two parties, essentially, now that they are in alliance. Is that something that you think the BJP will be up against come 2024 elections on May 20th in these two seats?
Yeah, the BJP's worry was always about India alliance getting in shape, taking shape. And it was very natural for them. You know, I don't mind the BJP spokesman raising the decibels to make, when you don't have anything to convince, so convincing, you have to raise your voice. So anyway, the simple reason is that Samajwadi Party in Raebareli they had 5 assemblies were with them in the last election, out of which one of the MLAs was bought over by the BJP under Operation Lotus. Then yet again another one. So 3 out of the 5 are still with the Samajwadi Party, and that is naturally the BJP's worry. Those poor Dinesh Pratap Singh is no match to Rahul Gandhi. And in where Amethi is concerned, Amethi is the kind of connect that Kishori Lal Sharma has. I've been watching him from 1980 when he stepped in there. In just 81, in fact, when Rajiv Gandhi came.
Sure.
So, and the kind of connect he has, he calls, and I've seen him a number of times
Sure.
in every election, the kind of connect he has, he remembers names of people, he calls them by their first name. You go to any village,
Right.
everybody knows Kishori Lalji. He's known as Kishori Lalji. So that makes world of a difference. And BJP, I say, has
Right, Kishori
been
Lalji
stumped
contesting
because
from Amethi there. We're completely out of time. Ms. Paul, I'll come to you for one final comment. Rahul Gandhi going to Raebareli as a safe seat. But is that really a safe seat? We've seen last time Sonia Gandhi being given a run for her money. The BJP polled 38% of the votes in the Raebareli seat as well. Is this going to be a safe seat, a smooth ride, a red carpet in Raebareli for Rahul Gandhi? Your assessment. We're short of time, so just 30 seconds there.
Yeah. First of all, Mr. JP Nadda, why has he gone through Rajya Sabha? The BJP needs to answer that. And there is too much of Shah. So Shah zyada ho gaya. The fact is that Rahul Gandhi ji contesting from any seat in a democracy cannot be called this is safe and that is unsafe. The Prime Minister should go beyond the Vindhyas and show that he can contest from any seat beyond the Vindhyas.
So a challenge being thrown there by Ms. Paul. I'd like to thank all of our guests, Ms. Kapoor, Ms. Paul, Mr. Pradhan, for joining us, for throwing more light. Both these seats, Raebareli, Amethi, again, most watched seats as far as UP is concerned, will go to polls in phase 5. That's on May 20th. So again, 2 key seats to watch for as far as the UP contest is concerned. I'd like to thank all of our panelists once again for being a part of this conversation. But we're heading into a very short break. Coming up on the other side, low demand for election merchandise at Delhi's Sadar Bazaar, even as poll fever grips the country. Traders say that political parties have loosened their purse strings, but for digital election campaigning.